Hi folks, how are you all doing? So just got back from watching Fantastic Four, my second showing. I went to see it last night and I've been to see it again today. I wanted to see it twice before I gave my honest opinion and my review for this film. Going into this, I was a bit apprehensive about whether I'm going to enjoy it or not. The one thing I was looking forward to about this film is to see Galactus up on screen. You know, I haven't been this excited to see a Marvel villain since we had the Thanos era. But there's a new take and a new villain, and I can't wait to see. I was really, I was really looking forward to seeing Galactus on screen. Going into this, I read a lot of bad things about it in the press and stuff like that. That it was not very good, this, that, and the other. And again, a bit apprehensive about watching it because we have had a couple of illustrations of the Fantastic Four in the past. They were Fox films, and obviously they didn't do very good. This is the new one under the Marvel Disney umbrella. And as we know, although I liked them, I liked Captain America Brave New World. I thought that was okay. It didn't blow me off my seats. I like parts of Thunderbolts. Some of it was okay. A lot of people it didn't work for. Uh, I've watched Ironheart. I've watched the whole series. I'm just catching up with series, so I've just watched the whole series. My review for that will go up tomorrow, I think. So look out for that. So the Marvel stuff have been a bit of a hit and miss this year. Although I like some of it, other people haven't. So there's a bit of apprehensive whether this one's going to be any good. For me, I was really, really surprised how great this film was. Now, I'm going to go through some of the positive stuff first. I mean, there's only one or two negative things in this that I didn't like, me personally. It didn't work for me, but I will go through the positive stuff first. First of all, I thought the three main leads, Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Joseph Quinn, and the guy that plays the Thing. I thought the chemistry between them four worked very well. The CGI worked pretty well for me. The story worked pretty well. And I'm going to butcher his name, I'll probably kill his name now. Ralph Ilias as Galactus. I was really looking forward to seeing Galactus on the big screen. I haven't been this excited to see a Marvel villain on screen since we got word or got the indication that Thanos was coming along. But now we've got Galactus. What else? Well, you got Julia Garner as the Silver Surfer. Obviously, there was a bit of controversy about that, about the gender swapping the character. But for me, I don't really care as long as it worked and it worked with the story. So the acting was great. The CGI was quite positive on this one. The whole story was quite good. I'm not going to go into any spoilers, but yeah, this is a spoiler free. What else? Now, the negative things I didn't like personally. Now, maybe someone can drop a comment section down below. The Mole Man character I've forgotten who it was played by. I had it in my head, it's gone. That didn't work for me. And there was a joke towards the end, sort of thing. It didn't work for me. But other than that, it was a great film. I thought Pedro Pascal did a really, really good Reed Richards. Vanessa Kirby did a really good Sue Storm, etc. I enjoyed the story. There are two post-credit scenes. One you need to stick around for after all of the things come up, and there's one right at the end that if you want to stick around for, it doesn't have any bearing on the story of the MCU going forward, but the mid post-credit scene does. Obviously, some of the CGI, obviously, there's no spoiler in this. Franklin's in this, the little baby. There's times where I couldn't work out whether the baby was CGI or was an actual baby. Yeah, there's one joke. At first, it was funny, but then it went on a little bit. If people have seen the film now, they'll understand it's to do with the car seat. At first, it was pretty funny, but I think the joke went on a lot longer than it should have. Maybe. I understand there was a lot of stuff cut out of this. The only other disappointing thing we got is, for me, seeing Galactus on screen was awesome. When he was on screen, for me, that was awesome. I enjoyed it. But we didn't get enough of him, in my opinion. I would have loved to see a lot more of him. And the way the film ends, I hope this is not the last time we see Galactus. I hope he does pop up somewhere else. I really hope so. One of my favourite villains growing up, reading the comics, is Galactus. Julie Garner as a Silver Surfer, she did pretty well for it as well. As I say, me personally, I don't care if they didn't swap it, as long as she plays the character well. For me, she did. The only thing with her is we don't get any more. We get a little bit of a backstory, but we don't get much. I would have liked to delve in what her motives were, etc. Some of the visuals were quite good. And all in all, it was a very surprising, entertaining movie. Like I said, I've been to see it twice now, and I will go see it again. For me, this film is better than Superman. As a film with all the action and scenes, from the opening scenes to the finishing part, this movie worked for me. I will go see it a few more times when it comes out. As I say, three disappointing things for me was not enough screen time for Galactus. The Mole Man character for me didn't work, or the fellow that played it didn't work for me. Now, whether Mole Man's supposed to be like that, I'm not too sure. I'm not well up on the Mole Man character. Maybe someone can let me know in the comment section below. And the joke at the end of the car seat. I think it was funny to start off with, but after a while it just got a bit. It was a bit like the Fat Thor joke. At first that was funny, but then it got a bit tedious towards the end. After a bit, obviously, the fat joke put Thor in Endgame was a bit over the top, maybe. I don't know. All in all, I can't say if the MCU is back because obviously we had the success of the Deadpool and Wolverine, and then we had Captain America and Thunderbolt and Ironheart, which, like I said, I liked them, but it wasn't received very well for a lot of people. What else? All in all, I had a great time with this. I wasn't bored. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what other people think. Did you enjoy my review? Post your comments in the comment section below. Let us know your thoughts. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. It's not woke. Well done, Disney, Marvel. It's not woke. As I say, it was surprisingly good. Now, for me personally, as I say, it's better than Superman. Whether it'll do better at the box office than Superman in its opening weekend, was it, I can't remember, the Superman opened on the Thursday or the Friday, but I know this opened Thursday here in the UK, and it's running all weekend. We'll have to see on Monday whether it, or Sunday or Monday, whether it's beating Superman to the box office. We'll have to wait and see. All in all, as I say, the big post-credit scene, there's two of them. Stick around for that one. That is more of a opening and see what's going on with the MCU. The one at the end is a bit of a gimmicky one. I'm trying to think what else. There's nothing else I can talk about this film. As far as like I said, as far as I'm concerned, I went in this film a bit apprehensive and coming out with a really big smile. Again, for me, there should have been a lot more screen time with Galactus, and maybe a little bit more screen time with the Silver Surfer. But we got what we got. Again, I hope this is not the last time we see Galactus, especially the way it ended. And the guy, Ralph Ineos, did it really well. All in all the cast, all the acting was pretty good. The CGI was on par. Again, the baby, Franklin, who's in this, they did, if that was CGI, they did it really well, because I wasn't sure whether it's a real baby or a CGI baby. If it is a CGI baby, then it's done pretty well. Herbie, the little character, I thought that would have been annoying, but he wasn't. It was okay for what it was. And the introduction to Galactus in the film, when they have to, and how he introduced him to the film, should I say, worked pretty well as well. He looked menacing and quite tough, if you understand me. Other than that, I can say I had a really fun time with this film. Be interested to see what everybody else thinks. Post your comments in the comment section down below. Again, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. For me, Fantastic Four First Steps was a surprisingly entertaining film, and I wasn't disappointed. Until the next video, bye for now.